Bernie Sanders appeared on Morning Joe on Friday morning and was asked by Nicole Wallace if he would vote for Hillary Clinton in November. This is how he responded.
Are you going to vote for Hillary Clinton in November?
Yes. Yeah, I think the issue right here is I'm going to do everything I can to defeat Donald Trump. I think Trump, in so many ways, will be a disaster for this country if he were to be elected president. What my job right now is to fight for the strongest possible platform in the Democratic Convention. And as we speak in St. Louis, that's going on right now.
If you've accepted the arithmetic of the race and you realize that she's likely to become the nominee, why not withdraw from the race?
Why would I want to do that when I want to fight to make sure that we have the best platform that we possibly can?
So, I guess it's all over, right? He said he would vote for her in November. So it's pack up. I'm about to go, man.
Our work is done.
Yeah.
Our work is done.
So look, that's not even surprising for me to hear from Bernie Sanders, because look, all along he has said that he wasn't going to run a third party campaign. He has said that he has said that Hillary Clinton is better than any Republican on any day. He has said these things.
But he doesn't get credit for saying
No,
that,
he doesn't get credit for saying those things. So this doesn't surprise me. He has never, in his rhetoric, he has never been as revolutionary as, say, Jill Stein. And that is because Jill Stein is not within the Democratic Party. What she always says, you can't really have a political revolution inside of a counter-revolutionary party. And look, we all hope that not to be the case, because our best chance of success is reforming the Democratic Party.
You got to tear it down from the inside.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because we know how hard it would be to enact a third party that is actually a major party. Because even if we did do that, remember we talked about the Electoral College, right?
Yeah, how would they? Yeah, it's almost like the elaborate combinations to lock is almost impossible to crack,
because it would set up a circumstance where it might be impossible. Well, not impossible, but it would make it more likely that somebody would have to.
They would have to overhaul the system anyway.
Right, they would. So like I said, this isn't surprising. And what he was saying was, look, and he didn't want to get into if it was a vote for Clinton or a vote against Trump. You know, of course he's not going to get into that. But he said that no, he still is fighting for this platform. He wants to make the platform the most progressive platform that it can possibly be. And I support him on that. You know, we do need to fight for a progressive platform. Now, will that platform be recognized? Will it be adhered to by a Hillary Clinton? That's a whole nother topic. We can talk about that some other time, right?
But we don't have to talk about that.
Yeah.
Just say no.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's pretty direct.
Yeah. Just say no. You know the deal.
Yeah, that's pretty direct. But then they were asking him too, you know, well, if you're going to vote for it, if you understand the math that she has more pledged delegates and more, I guess, unpledged delegates, the super delegates, then why don't you just drop out, make it official, and just endorse Hillary Clinton? And I like what he said there too. He's like, well, why would I drop out? I'm trying to fight for progressivism. You know what I'm saying? This is what we're doing. We're bringing 1,900 plus delegates to the convention, and we're gonna fight to reform the Democratic Party. We're gonna fight to reform the country. So I like what he said. Look, if Bernie Sanders, at the end of this whole thing, if Hillary Clinton ends up being the nominee, I just can't see Bernie Sanders being gung-ho and endorsing Hillary Clinton.
I think that's an important word to use, gung-ho.
Yeah.
But I think whatever support, even mildly so, will be presented as gung-ho, even if it's reluctant.
Yeah, by the media it will be. Now we will understand that he wants to make it so that Donald Trump doesn't get elected. We understand that. But even in this interview, he was saying things like, well, look, Hillary Clinton needs to she has come over onto our side in the cases of like TPP and Keystone Pipeline and stuff like that. But it's like she still needs. But it's almost like
it should it really take that? Meaning, like, does she have to be drug like kicking and screaming?
See,
why does it take that? If she is a progressive, like she says, she should not have to be forced. It's like pulling teeth with her. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And what else did he say? He said something about she wasn't saying the things.
Yeah, he pretty much he hasn't heard what he needs to hear in order to support Hillary Clinton.
And I think he was being too nice when he just made it sound like she wasn't saying the right things.
Right.
Like she's actually not doing the right things. Right. She hasn't done the right things.
That's the distinction. See, one, I don't think she is going to say the right things. And two, if she does say the right things, why in the world would we even trust that she's being authentic?
No, because
with what's coming out of her mouth.
Yeah, if she's just saying the right things, it's almost like, when that the child is caught with chocolate around their mouth and on their hands, and the parent is like, "Hey, you eating the chocolate?" Yeah. Hillary Clinton has got all stuff around her mouth and on. He's like, "No, I haven't been taking any bribes. Yeah. I've been influenced by any corporation or Wall Street or anything.
Right.
TPP is the gold standard. Mm-hmm. I didn't know it was in it." You know what I'm saying? So it's like she's still got chocolate around her mouth. I don't care what she says.
It's often we see this with politicians. It is a game. It really is a game, and the media treats it as a game. They really will say whatever they need to say to get elected. The most of them will,
right,
and to garner more support for them. We just had a few days ago, the sit-in on the floor of the House of Representatives, where these Democratic representatives are, appearing like they're tough, like they really want to do something on gun violence, on gun crimes,
political
stuff like
theater. And playing progressives on TV.
Each one of them probably deserving at least a nomination.
A nomination? No, a group Emmy.
Yeah, the cast, right?
The whole cast.
Yeah, but this is who Hillary Clinton is. She is that same type of politician. She will say whatever it is that she needs to say, and it's kind of confusing though, because I would think that she would say even more. Free tuition at public colleges and universities. Okay, yeah, sure.
Because she's gotten by without having to say.
You're right. I forgot. Who's holding her feet to the fire?
She's gotten by. Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, it's like if there's a larger number of people who are in support of Hillary Clinton, then
what does she have to?
What does she have to? Yeah, what does she have to give them?
Right.
Or what does she have to give the people that don't support her?
Because, there's so many troublesome aspects to her candidacy, and let's not forget, there's an FBI criminal.
Boy, I was waiting for you to
investigation
to kind of
there's still an investigation taking place, right? So, in the midst of all of these troublesome factors into her candidacy, she still has more pledged delegates. She still has, oh my gosh, so many more super delegates, right? So you are right. Why would she need to come to Bernie Sanders' side on anything? Why would she need to do that?
And again, her supporters tend to use all those things solely as the reason why we should be voting for her too. She has more pledged delegates.
Yep.
She has more votes. She has experience. Mm-hmm. Okay, to me, you're not really selling your candidate.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not telling me what about them makes them a better candidate. You're just
throwing these like
arbitrary.
I'm the best candidate, and that's it. That's it. I have experience. Look at my resume. I don't need to look. You don't need to look at the details. Just look at the words.
Just look
on
at the bullet points. Just look at the bullet points.
We don't need a fact check. We don't need to actually delve into what you actually did.
We don't need to call for references.
None of that. No, let's just look at the piece of paper. So that's why I say this platform that they're going to be fighting for, that they are already fighting for, I hate to say it, I think it's a waste of time. No, you know what? Let me not say it's a waste of time. I think it's important that we do fight and we continue fighting.
You mean the platform that they're hoping the Democratic Party adopts?
I think, as progressive as it will be. I mean, whatever it is, right? Let's say it's as progressive as it possibly can be. Like we just said minutes ago, will Hillary Clinton actually adhere to it? It's supposed to be a guide of how you govern and how you lead, right? Will Hillary Clinton actually adhere to what is on this platform if it is really progressive?
She would essentially have to burn the platform that got her here. She'd have to just blow that thing up like sky high. I don't think that's gonna happen.
And why would she, right? Just like we said.
No, because she'd be burnt. Because she would burn along with that stage.